Hey, welcome aboard. My name is RatherSlack, and I want to talk about this. It's a channel called My Story Overload, and the title of this video is I Love My Brother's Cream, or My Mom Loves My Little Brother's Cream is actually the little one, or the real video title. Oh my god. It's just, I'm already like off-put just saying it. It's a weird channel, man. So I have seen other channels use, you know, clickbaity titles or something of the sort. However, just based off of the first, like, this is it. I'm gonna show you a couple of seconds here.
I have something to tell you about. This may sound a little weird, but my mom is so in love with my brother's cream. She's totally obsessed with it and won't stop talking about it to everyone we know.
It's so suggestive, just right off the bat. And in my opinion, this kind of looks like a kid. Oh my god, this is, they put everything in here, don't they? I caught my grandpa with my neighbor. My mom loves, oh, this is the same one. I let my dad put his meat on my forehead. Well, we gotta open up that one. I mean, if the goal is to make me, kind of looks like Toph. Sorry, ADHD.
People think it's so weird, and my brother sometimes gets a bit flustered when she goes on and on about how delicious and tasty his cream is.
Okay, yeah.
Delicious and tasty his cream is.
It's off-putting. I get wanting clickbaity stuff, but this to me, animation style and everything, kind of seems like it's for a younger audience, and the themes are just so suggestive here that it's kind of, in my mind, like, I don't know, watch what your kids are watching, I suppose. But also her hair is goofed right here. They did not do good on the animation thing. That messed up right there, but
she
it's fine.
never stops, and I'm always surprised by how people react.
Okay.
Mom tells everyone in the neighborhood how he has the best cream on this earth and how she enjoys eating it all the time.
So there's many videos like this. This one's just like, this is one that popped out at me right away. But as you saw, we have this one down here. My mother and father robbed me blind. That's nice. Oh. I mean, they got killer thumbnails. I'll give them that. Their thumbnails are gold, but yeah. As far as above the brow, I don't know. They do have 600,000 views on this, which is absolutely wild.
Hi, my name is Kendra, and I'd like to tell you about the time I let my dad put his meat on my forehead. I know it sounds really crazy, but hear me out. When he first...
Oh, God.
This is terrible.
This just looks like...
This is an abomination!
I hate it. This just looks like any, like, child predator show right here. It just... I need Chris! Chris!
Yeah, Dad?
Suggested it sounded weird, but that was only because I didn't know how much it would help me. It also felt really good. Let me tell you about how this whole thing happened.
I don't even want to watch this video.
It also...
This is so off-putting.
Understand it, you need to know a bit more about myself. I'm my parents' third child, but my two older siblings are boys. That meant I was the only girl in the family. My dad was very...
What about your mom?
Caring, especially when it came to his little girl. He was really sweet and would always try to spend time with me. He was the one who loved sports from an early age.
Okay. Good father-daughter relationship. You developed passion for sports. That's fine.
But before we move on, hit that like button.
No.
Thanks to my dad, I decided to try out for the local soccer team, and I trained really hard. Bought me a brand new soccer ball to practice with at home. I don't like to brag.
I'm gonna kind of pace through the video because there's a whole lot of extra here. I just want to know if the whole thing's a clickbait in general, or if there's actually anything to do with what the title is and everything. I hope not, or it's like something really stupid. In my opinion, using kids and then like using kids for content or a form of content is one thing if it's like your family vlogs and stuff like that, to an extent. But there's also a level where it just gets strange. It's too much. It's kind of like I think of the kids that are like oh my god, I'm blanking on the term. But they're like Barbie doll girls that are put up on stage and dolled up to make, like, I don't know, Honey Boo Boo shit comes to mind because that's all I can remember because I'm old. But like forcing your kid into situations like that where you're kind of living through them, or you're monetizing off your kid and you're just forcing your kid against their will to do stuff so you can make money. This isn't quite that, but it's using like children in the scenario and then throwing a really inappropriate concept at it, even just for like the title and thumbnail. It's clickbaity, but it's also kind of weird, right? Am I the only one that thinks it's a little odd? Look, I'm not trying to judge. It's not like they're actually doing anything, but if it's being pushed to a younger audience, it's very suggestive, I guess. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just weird.
So weird.
Kid now, but eventually I'll grow up and have to get myself a job. I love it if...
Okay. It's always good to be a forward thinker. This is off topic right here. But it's good to be a forward thinker and think about what you want to do later in life, but also enjoy being a kid, okay? It's a precious time. I didn't get my full childhood to myself. It's not going to turn into a sob story here, okay? I promise. But I spent a lot of my time doing things I didn't want to do as a kid. So if you have the opportunity as a kid and you're seeing this and you hear this, you should probably not watch this video. But regardless, you should go and have fun and actually spend some time outside and, you know, see the sun. Enjoy it. Enjoy your childhood. You only get one of them.
Anyways, my dad showed up to every single one of my games.
Oh God.
I mean it when I say that he
Supportive.
never ever missed a single one. He promised
your
he
mom
never
made
would
it too.
either.
Good. That's
Dad
good.
always told me that he was my biggest fan and I loved it.
So far, there's nothing wrong. It's all just a great supportive dad in this story. So, I mean, so far, so good.
I think he was my good luck charm, and whenever he was around, I felt like I simply couldn't lose. I asked him if he'd still come when I began playing professionally, and he swore he'd always be there.
That's nice.
Now, the problem is that my dad's not a superhero. I know.
Okay. We all want to believe our dads are superheroes, but, you know, we're all just human. We're all just people.
Now, every kid likes to think their parents are super special, but they're humans just like the rest of us.
Legit
So
what I
when he
said.
began feeling really sick a few hours before one of my games, I told him he'd better stay at home.
It's stage
He
fright.
wanted to come anyways,
Oh,
but
he has it. Never mind. I thought she had stage fright, like nervous about one of her biggest games or something. Never mind. I take it back. The dad can take a tongue, man. Walk it off.
insisted it was okay. I told him that, but in reality, I felt awful about him not coming with us. Mom was there, and of course I love her so much, but it wasn't the same. I felt like there was no
Why you got beef with your mom? She came. She's supporting you.
way the game could go right without Dad there. My gut told me there would be
What are these
problems
warm-up
ahead, and that's
exercises?
exactly what happened. Just 7 minutes into the game, I was going for the ball. Imagine this. I was running as fast as I could.
You're
One
gonna
of my
knock
players
it right into
kicked
the
the
goal.
soccer ball into the air, and a member of the rival team tried to kick it away. I couldn't let that opportunity
Oh God. She's got to make the goal or something, and her dad's gonna show up in good
of a
things,
great
right?
goal go to waste, so I rushed forward, deciding to go for it. The problem was I wouldn't be able to jump in time to get it, so I had to go at it with my head.
Okay,
That
a
was
lot
a
of
really bad
players.
mistake, I can tell you that. Why, you might ask? Because a rival also had the
Oh.
same idea.
Okay, that sucks. A headbutt right there. Which actually, I was gonna add on. From what I understand, I could be wrong. I'm not a soccer player, but I thought it was somewhat common for soccer or football player, depending on where you live, players to get concussions when they headbutt the ball. But that's just because like that thing's coming at like a really high speed sometimes. Is that true? Is that false? I mean, obviously, if you headbutt another person right here, you're gonna take it to the dome and you're probably gonna have a concussion. Hopefully not worse. But as a man with a broken skull once upon a time, don't hit your head on shit. It's not
We
good.
both collided headfirst and fell on the ground. I did manage to make a goal, but I didn't really care about it right then.
That's fair.
I felt super dizzy, and
Ooh,
then
that sounds like a
everything went
concussion.
black. When I came back to my senses, everyone was surrounding us.
Okay, I feel like it's gonna be the dad's gonna show up with a stake. She's gonna have a black eye, and you know that old thing where you put a stake on your black eye and it fixes it. That's what's gonna happen, right?
He took a look at my head and told me he knew exactly what to do to help me feel better. So he scurried off into the kitchen and grabbed a cold pack of meat and placed it on my head.
Ah,
That
I
helped the
told
swelling
you.
and pain tremendously. I knew my on my
Oh my
forehead and
God.
made everything better.
Oh my God, he put his meat on her forehead. What the? Well, you know, I will say it. I predicted it near the end, but it was not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But just looking through my brother's My 7-year-old brother slept with all my friends. Maybe another one for next time. But yeah, these are wild. They're definitely a bit on, like, look at that. That guy's happy about that. There you go. See, he's in love with it. He's not mad. He's not kidnapped. If you got hearts in your eyes like that, you haven't been kidnapped. You fell in love with possibly a dominatrix. But, you know, hey, something for everyone. Yeah, this channel is a little bizarre. I will say it's a little bizarre. The clickbait is real, I suppose, but yeah, just the content kind of being aimed for kids, in my opinion. At least it's kind of what it seems for. I don't really see adults getting a huge kick out of this content. Nothing against the channel or anything, but yeah, it's a little bit bizarre in my mind. But it's not something that I intentionally try to, like, when you make this type of content around these subjects and stuff, I get it's just a story, but you're starting off the premise odd in my mind. But you know, I don't even know. I'm kind of just, I don't even know what to say about it at this point. I just find it bizarre. What do you guys think? How do you feel about it? Do you think, like, there's clickbaity to where you don't see obviously what they're clickbaiting you about, but then there's obviously clickbaiting to the point where, you know, it's appropriate. You actually do show some of what, like, your clickbait is true, and then there's fake clickbait, right? There's a little bit of both, a happy medium, I suppose. But it kind of feels like this this feels not like the happy medium to me. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think it's odd? Do you think it's not? Do you watch that kind of content? Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those fun things. It really helps me out and the channel. And let me know what you think. If you got anything weird, join the Discord. Let me know. Maybe there's something else I can react to. Some other odd channels or something like that. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.